Hello guys, this is Nadeem from MathsTV. Hope you will like this video. Before starting, I just wanted to invite you to be a part of our YouTube family. You can do this by just clicking the red subscribe button. Also press the bell icon so that you get notifications for newly released videos. And do not forget to follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. Without wasting your time, let us start. Today we'll be going through Pearson Edexcel International GCSE Jan 2020 Maths A to HR. Question number 1. This is indices question, 5 raised to the power 17 into 5 raised to the power 2. So when bases are being multiplied, so powers will be added. So 5 raised to the power 17 plus 2. And we can write this as 5 raised to the power 19. So 17 plus 2 will be 19. Our answer will be 5 raised to the power 19. Write 800 as a product of its prime factors. So 800 as prime factors, we can write 2. This is prime and this will be multiplied by 400. And then 2 into 200. And again 2 into 100, again 2 into 50. So similarly 2 into 25. Then this will be 5 into 5. I will move the page a little above so that you can see properly this one. Now we can write the prime factors at the given location over here. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 4 times, then 1 more times, and 2 times 5. So 5 into 5. This will be our answer. Hopefully you understood this. Then question number 2. This is the range provided from 0 to 25. The table gives information about the amount of money in pound and that Fiona spent in a grocery store each week during 2019. So this is the range of the amounts, and this is frequency. Work out an estimate for the total amount of money that Fiona spent in the grocery during this year. So we'll take mid-range. So we will take we can add mid-range. Basically mid-range will be 20 plus 0 divided by 2 will be 10. This will be 40 plus 20, 60 divided by 2 will be 30. Similarly 100 divided by 2 will be 50, and 80 plus 60 will be 140. 140 divided by 2 will be 70. Similarly 180 divided by 2 will be 90. So these are basically, you can use calculator. You'll have to just add these two and divide by 2. These two and add these two and divide by 2. You will get these values. Now we'll multiply this value with this one, and we'll write 10 multiply by 5, this one, plus next will be 30 multiplied by 11, and plus 50 multiplied by 8. Next will be 70 and multiply by 19. 70 multiplied by 19. And the last one will be 90 multiplied by 9. And this one we can use calculator to solve this one. So this will be 10 multiplied by 5 will be 50, plus 30 multiplied by 30 multiplied by 11 will give us 330. Similarly 50 multiplied by 8 will be 400. Then 19 multiplied by 70, so 19 multiplied by 70 will give us 1330. So this will be 1330, and plus this will be 810. 90 multiplied by 9 will be 810. So if we add this all, so we can add this all by this one. So 1330. Basically I'll start from here. 50 plus 330 plus 400 plus 1330. 1330 and plus 810. This will give us 2920, and this will be 2920 pounds, and answer at the proper location will be here, 2920 pounds. Question number 3. 3 tins A, B and C are each contain buttons, and tin A contains X buttons, B contains 4 times the number of buttons that tin A contains. If this is X, this will be basically 4X, and C contains 7 fewer buttons than A, so 7 fewer will be X minus 7. So for this case it will be X minus 7. The total number of buttons in the 3 tins is 137. So by the condition of the question, we will add these 3 and will equalize to 137. So X, which is in A, plus 4X and plus this will be X minus 7. This is equal to 137, and 4 plus 1 5, 5 plus 1 6. So 6X is equal to 137 plus 7, and 137 plus 7 will be equal to 144. So X will be equal to 144 divided by 6, and 144 divided by 6 will give us 24. So X value will be 24, which we have calculated over here. But they are saying that how many, work out the number of buttons in C, and C is X minus 7, so we'll write X minus 7 will be equal to 24 minus 7. This will be in C, which is equal to 24 minus 7 is equal to 17. So this will be, answer will be 17. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 4. The diagram shows a rectangle and a diagonal of the rectangle. Work out the length of the diagonal of the rectangle. Give your answer correct to 1 decimal place. So we will consider rectangle, you know, is having right angle triangle. So right angles, 4 right angles. So this is right angle, and we will consider this shaded triangle, and I'm shading for you for your better understanding. So we'll understand this. We will consider this A, B, C and D. So we'll be considering a triangle ABC. So in triangle ABC we will apply Pythagoras theorem. So AC square will be equal to AB square plus BC square, AB square plus BC squared, and this will be equal to 8.5 squared plus 5.6 squared. So this implies AC will be equal to under root of 8.5 squared plus 5.6 squared, and if we use calculator, 8.5 squared plus 5.6 squared, and this will give us answer as 10.17. So we can write 10.178. So we can write approximately, rounded answer will be 10.2 because we need up to 1 decimal place. So our answer will be 10.2. Hopefully you understood this. Now question number 5. A plane takes 3 hours and 36 minutes to fly from this location to this location. The plane flies a distance of this one. So average speed we have to calculate, but answer should be in kilometer per hours. So the simplest way, which I will be using time button for this one, and I'll show you how to solve easily. So speed we know is equal to distance over time, and we have to calculate average speed, and distance is what, 2470, and time we can write 3 hours and 36 minutes. So what we will do, we will use fraction 2470 over 3 hours, this button, 3 hours and 36 minutes, and just divide this and we will get 686.11. so 686.11, this will be our answer, and approximately equal to 686, because they are saying give your answer correct to the nearest whole number. So whole number is this one, so 686 will be our whole number answer. This is construction question, which is question number 6. Use ruler and compasses only to construct the perpendicular bisector of the line AB. You must show all your construction arcs. So to construct a line bisector, perpendicular bisector, we will rotate the page so that we can properly draw this one. So what I will do, I will take the compass and make the positioning at B and at A so that we can fix every time over here. Now we will open the compass more than half, and make an arc above the line and an arc below the line. So we have drawn arcs. I will move the page a little more over here so that you can properly see both the arcs. Now what I have done, I have drawn arc above the line, arc below the line. The same length I will be keeping, and I will be fixing this compass on point A, and I will make again arc above the line and one arc below the line. Now we got this points of intersection of these two arcs, and we can join them with the scale. So we can join these 2 points, and this will be basically angle line bisector of this one, basically perpendicular bisector. This will be, all angles will be 90 degree, and it will be bisecting this AB line into 2 equal portions. So this is done. Question number 7 is simultaneous equations, and we have to solve this one and show the algebraic working as well. So we can check the coefficients, and coefficient of y is 5 in this one and -5 in this one. So we can add them, like for example we can add them, we can write here adding, and if we add, this will be cancelled and this will be 10x. 10x is equal to -5 and x is equal to -5 over 10, which is equal to -1/2. So this will be the value of x, which we can write -1/2, or we can write -0.5. Now this x value we can replace in any of these two original equations, which is first I will put in first equation 3 into -0.5 and plus 5y is equal to 6. So 5y is equal to 6 minus 3 into -0.5, and now we can solve this. 6 into 6 minus 3 into -0.5, and this will give us 7.5. So this is equal to 7.5. Now we can take y is equal to 7.5 and 7.5 and divided by 5. So 7.5 divided by 5 will give us 3/2 or 1.5. So this is equal to 3. This will be equal to 7.5 divided by 5 will be equal to 0.3. I'll check again. So 7.5 divided by 5 will give us 1.5. So 3.2, or this will be equal to 1.5. 3/2, basically 3/2. 3/2 will be like this one. So this is our final answer. We can write here -0.5, and this will be 1.5. So these are the proper answers which we have written over here. The next part, next question number 8. Hamish buys a new car, and the new car for this much amount, $20,000. The car depreciates in value by 19% each year. Work out the value of car at the end of 3 years. So depreciation will be, this one will be like 20,000, and this will be 1 minus 19% will be reduction. So we can write here 19%, and the duration will be 3 years, and amount will be like this one. So we can calculate this. So 20,000 into 1 minus 19 over 100 and raised to the power will be 3, and this will give us 10628 10628.82, or approximately we can write 10629. This will be in dollars, so we can write here $10629. Now this is question number 9. The diagram shows a box in the shape of cuboid, and box is this one. So x and 1.2x, the box is put on a table. The face of the box is in contact with the table, has length of 1.2, and this one is the information shown. The force exerted by the box on the table is 27 newtons. So this force is provided, which is 27 newtons, and the pressure is this one, is 30 newtons, and we have to replace these values. So pressure is equal to this one, which is 30, is equal to force, which is 27, over area. So area, this implies area will be equal to 27 over 30, and area will be what? 27 over 27 divided by 30 will be equal to 0.9. So 0.9 will be the area. And now what we can do, we can check the area of base. So area of base will be equal to 1.2 into x, which is equal to 1.2x, which is equal to 0.9. By this equation, this one, we can separately write also 1.2x is equal to 0.9. So x will be equal to 0.9 divided by 1.2, and if we divide this by 1.2, and we will get 0.75. So 0.75 will be the x value. We can write here 0.75. We are done with question number 9. Now this is question number 10. The table shows information about the surface area of each of the world's oceans: Pacific, Indian, Southern, and Arctic, and Atlantic. A part, work out the difference in square kilometers. So we need in square kilometers. This is already in square kilometers between the surface area of Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean is this one. So Atlantic Ocean, and surface area of Indian Ocean. So this is Indian Ocean. So bigger value is this one. So Indian minus Indian Ocean is 6.86 into 10 raised to 7. And basically Atlantic is bigger because this is power 8. So we can write 1.06 into 10 raised to the power 8 minus this one. This will be the difference. So difference will be equal to this, and we can use calculator for this one. So it will be 1.06 into 10 raised to the power 8 and minus 6.86 into 10 raised to the power 7, and this will be this one. But they are saying that give your answer in standard form, so we'll write this answer, then we'll change to standard form. 374 and 1 2 3 4 5 zeros, so 1 2 3 4 and 5 zeros. Now we'll have to move decimal from this location to this one, so it will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 jumps, so 3.74 into 10 raised to the power 7. This will be our final answer. We will write here, this is in standard form, which we have done. Now the surface area of Pacific Ocean is K times the surface area of Arctic Ocean. So work out the value of K and correct to the nearest whole number. And Pacific Ocean and Arctic Ocean. Arctic Ocean is this one and Pacific Ocean is this one. Pacific Ocean is K times the surface area of Arctic Ocean. So we can write Pacific over Arctic. 1.56 into 10 raised to the power 8 will be divided by 1.41 into 10 raised to the power 7, and we will calculate this as with the help of calculator we can calculate. So 1.56 into 10 raised to the power 8 divided by 1.41 into 10 raised to the power 7, and if we divide this we will get 11.06. so this will be 11.06, and this one we can show here. This is 1.56 in times for 8. This is Pacific divided by Arctic. Now this ratio will be equal to this one. So K value which is required is 11. So I will write approximately 11. So K value is equal to 11. Now this is question number 11. Write down the integer value of x. That satisfy this inequality. And this is basically in between -2 and 4. So if we take the number line, -2 is over here, then -1, then 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and -2 is not included and 4 is included. So we'll fill this one and check this. These are the numbers -1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is also included, so we'll write this as well. So our answer will be -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Keep in mind -2 is not included, so we'll not write that one. The region R shown shaded in diagram is bounded by 3 straight lines, and they have given 1, 2, 3 equations of these straight lines, and write down these inequalities that define the region R. So y is basically so we will check y value. We have to show the region R is shaded in this one, is bounded by 3 straight lines. So y is equal to 6 is this line. This one, y is equal to 6 is for this line. So the region required or shaded is this one. So y value is less than equal to, because this is a solid line. So inequality for this one we will write y is less than equal to 6, because we are looking for the lower portion of y which is shaded, this one. Now for this one we have written, now this, if we check this equation, y is equal to x minus 3 is this line. So we need the greater value, upper value of y. So for this inequality we will write y is greater than equal to x minus 3. So we have written for these two equations. For this equation, which is x plus y is equal to 5, if we check this one, this is basically, we can change this one to y is equal to minus x plus 5. So this will be the equation, and y value we require greater than. So for this one we will write x plus y should be greater than equal to 5. So 1, 2 and 3, these are the three equations which we got from this shaded region. So we will be writing this one over here at proper location. First equation which we got is y is less than equal to 6. Second equation which we got is x plus y is greater than equal to 5. And the third equation we got is y is greater than equal to minus 3. So this is done. Question number 12. The diagram shows two congruent isosceles triangles. These two are congruent isosceles triangles. These two sides are equal. These two angles, opposite angles, are also equal. The parts of two congruent regular polygons x and y. So this is regular polygon x and this is regular polygon y. The two regular polygons each have n sides. They are having n sides. Work out the value of n. So value of n we have to calculate. So the easiest method for this one is that we can take this triangle and we will first of all we will calculate this angle, and this angle is 66. This is 66, so this will be 180 minus 180 minus 66 plus 66 in brackets. So this will be which angle? ABC. So we can write angle ABC is equal to this one, and if we calculate this angle, this will be 180 minus 66 plus 66. This will be equal to 48 degrees. So this will be 48 degrees. Now we are done with this. We found this angle as 48. If we extend this line, BE straight line, if we extend this, so this angle will be 24, half of 48. So we can write exterior angle of polygon x. Exterior angle, this will be the exterior angle of this regular polygon x. Exterior angle of polygon x is equal to what? Is equal to 24 degrees, which we have just shown over here. Now we know the formula that interior angle number of sides will be equal to number of sides is equal to 360 divided by the exterior angle. So 360 divided by 24 will be equal to 360 divided by 24 is equal to 15. So this number of sides will be equal to 15, and we can write here as 15. So once again, if you check, this is basically, we can write the formula number of sides of polygon is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle. So we have applied this formula and we got this 15, number of sides is equal to 15. Hopefully you understood this. Question number 13. The diagram they have provided, which is not to scale, so we cannot measure anything. The diagram shows a prism. This is a prism in which ABCD is a trapezium. So ABCD, this one, this front side is basically a trapezium, this one. So with BC parallel, BC is parallel to, so these two are parallel sides of the trapezium. BC is 7, AD is equal to 12, and DE is equal to 10. So this is 10, this is 12, this one is 7. So volume of the prism is provided, which is 608, and volume of trapezium is what? We will be taking face area and multiply by this 10, we will get the volume of the prism. And for face area of this what do you call this trapezium, we have this side, we have this side, but the perpendicular side which is required is not there, so we have to calculate the value of h. So what we can do, we can write area of the trapezium. So area of trapezium is equal to what? Area of trapezium is equal to 1 by 2 into 7 plus 12, a plus b into h, this h, which we don't have, and volume of this is basically area of trapezium. Now volume of trapezium, volume of the prism will be equal to what? This one multiplied by this length, which is 10. So 1 by 2 into 7 plus 12 into h, and this will be multiplied by 10, and we know its value, which is 608, so we'll write 608 centimeters cube. Now we can simplify this and get the value of h. This will be basically cancelled with this one, 5, so 5 will be 5 into 7 will be 35, and this one, first we can write this one as 19. 19 into 5 will be what? 19 multiplied by 5 will be equal to 95, so we will write 95h. 95h is equal to 608. This implies h is equal to 608 divided by 95, and 608 divided by 95 is equal to 6.4. So 6.4 will be in centimeters, so 6.4 centimeters will be our answer for this question. Now this is done. Question number 14. Max kept a record of marks he scored in each of the 11 spelling tests he took one term. Here are his marks. Find the interquartile range. So interquartile is what? Interquartile is equal to upper quartile minus lower quartile. So for that one, first we have to arrange this. We will be writing this in ascending order, and ascending order 5 will be the first one, so we'll write 5. Then next will be 7, so we'll write here 7. Next one will be 11, so 11. The next will be 12, and then it will be 13. So next one after 13 will be 14, next will be 15, next will be 16, then 17 and 18, and there is one more 18. So now we have arranged them in order. Now upper quartile is basically 75th percentile. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. There are 11 terms. So to calculate upper quartile, we'll take 75th percentile of 11 terms. So 75th percentile of 11, 75th percentile of 11 will be equal to 8.25. So 8.25 will be rounded to the next term, which is 9. So we'll take 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So ninth term is 17. So we'll write here 17 minus lower quartile. To check for the lower quartile will be 25th percentile of 11. And if we check 25th percentile of 11, this will give us 2.75, and the next value of 2.75 will be third. So 1, 2, 3. So this will be our lower quartile. So 17 minus 11, this will be equal to 6. So 6 will be our answer. We will write here 6. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is question number 15. Complete the table of values. This is given. So for the easiest method of this question, what we will do, we will type this equation alpha x, this one, squared. So this squared minus again alpha x and divided by 2, and then minus 3. So we have written this equation. We will check this equation for minus 3. So calculate x is equal to minus 3. This should give us answer as 7.5. This is giving us 7.5, which is correct. Now we will calculate the same equation for minus 2. So calculate for minus 2 and it will give us 2. So this value we will write here. And for minus 1, now calculate for minus 1, and this will give us minus 3 by 2 or minus 1.5. Now we will calculate for 0. Calculate for 0, x is equal to 0. This will give us minus 3. So we can write here minus 3. Now we will calculate for 1. Now calculate for x is equal to 1. This will give us minus 2.5. For 1 is minus 2.5. So this is done. Now we'll calculate for 2. Calculate for 2. X is equal to 2 and this is 0. So this will be 0. Now we will double check for 3. Calculate for 3 and this is giving us 4.5. Now this is done. Now these are the points which table we have completed, which is of 2 marks, and B part is just plotting these two values. First value is minus 3 and 7.5. Minus 3 is this one and 7.5, this is 7, this is 8. So in between that one will be this mark. So we have inserted cross over there. Then minus 2 and 2. Minus 2 and 2 will be this value. Now next is minus 1 and minus 1.5. Minus 1 and minus 1.5 will be over here. And next value is 0 and minus 3. So 0 and minus 3 will be this cross. And next value is 1 and minus 2.5. Minus 2.5 will be this value, this location. And 2 and 0 will be this one, and 3 and 4.5 will be here in the middle. Now we got these points. We'll have to basically draw the curve. So basically on the grid, draw the graph. So we have to draw the graph also. To draw the smoother graph, we'll have to curve this. We can check for this additional value because this will be turning like this. So we'll check the turn, and for 0.5, so the same equation we still have, and we will be calculating for 0.5 or half, and this will give us minus 2. So this will be minus 2 value. Calculate this one. Calculate for this is 0.5 or half. 0.5, this will give us minus 3 basically. It's not minus 2, it's minus 3. So minus 3 value will be here. So this is the additional point which we have marked, and for our convenience, now this will be turning like this. We can draw the curve from this one, and we can rotate the page to our convenience. And now we will be drawing curve like this, and we can rotate the page like this to get the smoother curve, and we will be drawing this curve. You need to practice this so that you can get a smoother curve like this, and further will be extension of the same curve. Now we have done this all, only this portion is remaining. We will be joining this smoothly like this one. So this is the smoother curve. Hopefully you understood this, how I have drawn, and this is the additional point which we have taken, and you can take as many as you want additional points. There are no restrictions as long as you are showing these. They are looking for these points, but additional points for your help you can draw. That is not an issue. Even you can check from in between these two, like for example, if you check for 0.25, the same equation, if you calculate for 0.25, we are getting this as minus 3.06. So it's a little lower than this. So that's why our curve is also showing a little lower bending. Hopefully you understood this. Now this is question number 16, which is probability tree. Cordy has two bags of counters, bag A and bag B. This is bag A, this is bag B. Each of the counters has either an odd number or even number written on it. There are 10 counters in bag A, and 7 of these counters have an odd number. So 7 is odd number, so remaining 3 will be even number. So we will write here 3 by 10. So this is completed. Now in this case there are 12 counters in bag B, 12 counters in bag B. 7 of these counters have an odd, so 7 by 12. So this will be 7 by 12, and remaining will be 5 by 12. So we'll write here as 7 of these counters are have an odd number, so this will be 5 by 12, which is even number. This will be again odd, will be 7 by 12, and this will be even number, will be 5 by 12. Now this tree diagram is complete. We have written all the required probabilities in form of fraction. Now this is B part. Calculate the probability that the total of the numbers on the two counters will be an odd number. So total should be an odd number. So odd can be this one, odd and even. This can be this option. This will be even number. This will be odd plus even will be this option, and even plus odd will be this option. But this option will be even, and this option will be even. So we'll take only these two options. For this option we will take 7 by 10, 7 by 10 into 5 by 12, this one. And for this option we'll take 3 by 10 into 7 by 12, and then we will be adding these two. So we will write here these things. We will be writing here 7 by 10 into 5 by 12, this one, plus the other option will be 3 by 10 into 7 over 12. So these are the informations which we have taken from here, and we have added these two options. And if we add these two options, this will be 7 over 10 into 5 over 12 and bracket close, plus next will be 3 over 10 and multiply by 7 over 12, and this will be resulting to 7 over 15. 7 over 15, or we can write 7 over 15, one option, and the second option is we can multiply them. Like for example, this will be what? This will be 35 over 120, and plus this will be what? 21 over 120, and we can add them. This will be 56 over 120. So this can be answer. So basically we are this calculator is giving us the simplified answer in lowest term, but in case of probability we are giving answer in unsimplified form. So we'll write here as answer 56 over 120, and I have given you the calculator answer as well. And the C part, Harriet also has a bag of counters. Each of her counters also has either an odd number or even number written on it. Harriet is going to take at random a counter from her um, bag of counters. The probability that the number on each of Cordy's two counters and the number on Harriet's counter will all be even is 3 by 100. So find the least number of counters that Harriet has in her bag. Show your working clearly. So in this part, we are looking for even number probabilities. So this will be even number probability for Cordy's will be, we will check from the main question, which is even number is 3 by 10, and even number for this case will be 5 by 12, which is 5 by 12 over here. So we'll take 3 by 10 for bag A and 5 by 12 for bag B. So we will write 3 by 10 into 5 by 12, and for this one Harriet's, we don't know probability for her case. So what we will do, we will take as x, so multiply by x will be equal to this probability which is provided, which is 3 over 100. So this will form our equation. Now this x, we can check the value of x will be equal to 3 over 100, and this will be we can write as division, or we can write 1 over 3 over 10 into 5 over 12, and further we can simplify this, and this one we can simplify by the help of calculator. So we can write here 3 over, this will be 100 into then fraction 3 over 10 into 5 over 12, and bracket will be closed over here, and this will give us 6 over 25. So our answer will be 6 over 25, which we will write over the proper location, 6 over 25. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Then Venn diagram question number 17. Some students in a school were asked the following questions. Do you have a dog? A cat, or a rabbit? So this is the information which we collected. And information collected was this one. Of these students, 28 have a dog. So 28 students have dog, 18 have cat, 20 have rabbit, and 8 have both a cat and a rabbit. So both cat will be this section and rabbit will be this section, and 9 have both dog and rabbit. X have both a dog and a cat. So X is both dog and cat. 6 have X, we can write over here first of all, and 6 have a dog, a cat, and a rabbit. So dog, cat, and rabbit is this location, which we can write here 6. So this one also we have indicated. 5 have not got a dog, a cat, or a rabbit. So 5 are outside over here. So we can indicate 5 over here and 6 we can write over here. So this section is basically they are saying X have both a dog and a cat. So this will be including this section also because X is this value. So this value will be, this section will be X minus 6. So we'll write here X minus 6. Why we are writing X minus 6? Because this total region is X and out of that one this is 6, so this will be X minus 6. Now this one we can write this is as dogs or 28. So we will calculate for dog separately, which is 28. So we will write given first of all we have to find the value of X. Given that a total 50 students answered this question, so total students are 50, we will check how they will be adding and we will separately checking for the values. First of all we will indicate for cat and rabbit. Cat and rabbit are basically this one. 6 have a dog, no, this is cat and rabbit, only cat and rabbit is this one, which is 8. So 8 are having cat and rabbit. So this is section for cat, this is rabbit. Cat and rabbit is this one. Out of 6, 8, 6 are over here. So 2 will be remaining, which will be here. And then we can discuss about dog and rabbit. Dog and rabbit are these, which is 9. So out of 9, 6 we have already indicated dog and rabbit. So 3 will be over here. So now we have indicated dog and so rabbit are 20 basically, this one 20. So if we check this, we have indicated 3 here, 6 here. 3 plus 6 will be 9, 9 plus 2 will be 11. So out of 20 we have indicated 11, so remaining will be 9 and 9 we will indicate for this one. Now if we check for cat, cat is 18. So out of 18 if we add these two, 6 and minus 6 will cancel and it will be only X and this will be 2. So this will be, if we take here 16 minus X, this X will cancel with X. So 16 minus 2 will get 16 and plus 2 will get 18, which is this one. So if we add this section, this section, this section and this section, X will be cancelled with X. So this 6 will be cancelled with this 6 and we'll be adding these two numbers, which is adding up to 18. Similarly for dog section we are having 28. If we cancel this 6 by 6, if we add these 3, we'll get this cancelled and this will be 3. So remaining will be 28 and 28, basically 25 and minus X. So 25 and minus X. Now if we just add this dog section, this 6 will be cancelled with minus 6, X will be cancelled with minus X, and 25 plus 3 will be 28, which is this one. So this is how we have distributed this in Venn diagram. Now work out the value of X. X will be what? We will be adding all this and we'll be equating them equal to 50, and this will be what? We can write here 25 minus X. So 25 minus X will be this value plus 3 plus 6 plus X minus 6. So we have taken all dog. This is all dog section. Now we can take the remaining section. Basically we have taken this section. We will be adding these two, plus 16 minus X and plus 2. We have taken this also, plus 9, and last one is plus 5 is equal to 50. Better we can remove these brackets. So without brackets we will be writing this one, and now we have to simplify this. Minus X and plus X will cancel and remaining will be this minus X. So we'll write minus X and this will be 25. 6 and minus 6 will cancel, and next will be 25 plus 3 plus 16 and plus 2 plus 9 plus 5, and this will give us 60. So this will be plus 60 is equal to 50. So x will be equal to basically x we can shift to this side, so is equal to 60 minus 50, which is equal to 10. So x value will be equal to 10. We can write here x value is equal to 10. C part, they are asking for n of number of C complement intersection D complement, whatever not in C and not in D. Not in C, not in D will be this and this, which is 9 plus 5, which is 14. So we will write here 14, which is 9 plus 5 is equal to 14, and this is the number which we have indicated over here. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Question number 18, diagram is provided which is not accurate drawing. So APB and CPD are the chords of the circle. AP is given as 9 centimeter, BP is 6 centimeter, and CP is given as 8 centimeter. These measurements are provided. Calculate the PD. So this one we have to calculate. So ratio of this will be equal to ratio of this one. So we can write 9 multiplied by 6 is equal to 8 multiplied by P. So P will be equal to 9 into 6 divided by 8, and if we calculate this, so this will be 9 multiplied by 6 and divided by 8 is equal to 6.75. 6.75. So 6.75 centimeters will be our answer to this question. Now question number 19, we have to show that this one is algebraic, basically fraction is provided. We have to solve this, so we will calculate this. We can take LCM of these two sides, or we can multiply the whole equation by basically by 10. We can multiply by 10, and this will be 4. Otherwise we can take LCM, so directly we can take LCM by 10. So this will be 5 2s are 10. So 2 into 4 minus 3x minus this will be 5 into 3x minus 5. So this one, and this will be equal to minus 3. Now we can open this one. This will be 8 minus 6x minus 15x and plus 25 over 10 is equal to minus 3. And then we can this will be basically, we can solve this one. This is minus 21x and plus this will be 25 plus 8 will be 33. So 33 is equal to minus 30, and this one we can shift to the side. So 21x is equal to 33 plus 30, which is equal to 63. So x is equal to 63 divided by 21, which is equal to 3. So x value will be equal to 3. Hopefully you got this. Now solve the inequality. This inequality we have to solve. So what we can do, we can apply quadratic formula, or like for example we will shift 40 to the side. So 5y squared minus 17y is minus 40 is less than equal to minus 40 is less than equal to 0, and we can apply quadratic formula, or we can check with calculator first. Mod 5 3 will be y square coefficient is 5, and then y coefficient is minus 17, and c is minus 40. So if we check the values, 5 and minus 8 by 5, these are the two values which we can check. So 5 and minus 8 by 5, 5 and minus 8 by 5, these are the values which we got from calculator. And now we can solve this one, and this we will be using y minus 5, and the other one we can write 5 and 5y and plus 8, and if we multiply, this will be 5y square, and plus 8y and minus 25y and minus 40. Yeah, so this will be the pair factorization. Then so after this step, what we can do, we can write y minus 5, and we will solve this with equal to sign, and then we will check the solution set. So y is equal to, basically y minus 5 is equal to 0, and the second value will be 5y plus 8 is equal to 0, and this implies y is equal to 5, and this implies 5y is equal to minus 8, and y is equal to minus 8 over 5, which is equal to minus 1.6. So y value is in between this one and this one. So in inequality format, what we can write, y value is greater than this, greater than equal to minus 1.6 and less than equal to 5. So this will be our proper answer in this one. So hopefully you understood this. Now question number 20, which is a similar shapes question. The diagram shows two similar vases, A and B. These are two vases, and then the height of vase A is 9, this one is 9, and for this one it is 13. Surface area of vase A and surface area of B is equal to this one. Calculate the surface area of A. So we will check the ratio basically between these two. Ratio between these two is 13 over 9, which is 13 multiply divided by 9. This will be equal to mod 1. So 13 divided by 9 is equal to 1.44 recurring, or we can take it as it is, k value. So for surface area we will be taking k square. So this implies k square is equal to square of this value. So answer square will be equal to this much. So 2.086, 2.08642. This one I have written k2 value. Now what we can do, we can calculate area of surface. This one, surface area of this is equal to 18. So now what we can do, we can write this equation like surface area of A plus k square into surface. This is basically k square times surface area of A. So we will write k square of A is equal to 1800 centimeter square. Now we can solve this one. K square value we can take common as surface area of A. We can take common. This will be 1 plus k square, which is 2.08642, and this is equal to 1800. So surface area of A will be equal to 1800 divided by 1 plus 2.08642, and we can calculate this. So this one we can write 1800 fraction 1 plus 2.08642, and the answer is 583.19. 583.19. Approximately we can write 583.2, and this will be our proper answer over here, 583.2. Hopefully you understood this. Simplify fully. This is a simplification, algebraic simplification question. We will have to factorize the numerator first, mod 5 3. So coefficient of x square is 10 and coefficient of x is 23 and the constant value is 12. So the values minus 4 by 5 and minus 3 by 5. Minus 4 by 5 and minus 3 by 5. These are the two values. So we can factorize the numerator as 5x minus 4 and 5x minus 3, so we will take plus. If we multiply this into this, will be 25x plus 15 plus 20 will be, so 3 by 2. Basically this is 3 by 2, so this will be 2x. So 5x plus 3, we got these two values. Basically this is minus 3 by 2 and this is 4 by 5. Two values which we got, minus 4 by 5 and this value is minus 3 by 2. So from here I have written this 5 I have written with x plus 4 and this value with x and plus 3, changing sign. And if we multiply this, we will get numerator, and the lower one we can write 2x squared minus 3 squared. So this is again in the form of formula, 2x squared minus 3 squared, and we can write this one as 5x plus 4 into 2x plus 3, and the denominator a square plus minus b square will be a 2x minus 3 and 2x plus 3, a plus b and a minus b. A square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b. Now this will be cancelled and the remaining will be 5x plus 4 divided by 2x minus 3, and this will be our proper answer at this location. So we will write 5x plus 4 divided by 2x minus 3. This will be the final answer. Now next part, B part, find an expression for n in terms of y and show clear algebraic working and simplify your expression as well. So what we will do, we can simplify this as 2 raised to power will be 2y plus 3y plus 2. We can add the powers and this side will be equal to 8 raised to power 5y over 4 raised to the power n. So what we can do, we can write it as 5y plus 2. So 2 raised to the power 5y and plus 2 is equal to 8 raised to the power 5y, and this will be we can write 4 raised to the power minus n, and we have to basically find the value of n. So what we can do, we can shift this to the other side, and this one we can write 2 raised to the power 5y plus 2, and this one we can write over 8 raised to the power 5y, and this will be equal to 2 raised to the power minus 2n, and this one we can write 5 raised to the power 2 raised to the power 5y plus 2, and this one we can write 2 raised to the power 3 into 5 will be 15y, and this is equal to 2 raised to the power minus 2n. Now we can combine these two. This will be 2 raised to the power, basically this will be minus, because we are changing from numerator to denominator, denominator to numerator. Now this will be this in plus, this will be minus 10y, and plus 2 is equal to 2 raised to the power minus 2n. We can equalize the powers, so minus 2n is equal to minus 10y plus 2, and we can divide by minus 2, so n is equal to 5y and minus 1. So this will be our final answer, 5y minus 1. Hopefully you understood this processing as well. Now question number 22. The first term of an arithmetic series is minus 6. This is basically a value. The sum of the first 30 terms is this one. Find the ninth term of s. We have to find the ninth term. So we can copy the formula which is provided in the question, which is this one. Sn is equal to Sn is equal to n over 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. This will be the formula we will be utilizing. We will replace values in this formula, and Sn value is provided 2865. So 2865 is equal to n, which is 30. So 30 over 2 into 2 into value of a, which is minus 6, and plus n minus 1 will be 30 minus 1. So this will be 30 minus 1 into d, and d we have to find. So what we can do, we can simplify this. This will be 15. So, and this will be minus 12. So we can further simplify this. Basically 2865 is equal to 15 into this one will be minus 12 plus this will be 29d, this one, and this we can shift to this side. 2865 divided by 15 and plus 12 is equal to 29d, and this side we can simplify, and this will be 2865 and divided by 15. This will give us 191. So 191 plus 12 also, so this will be 203. So 203 is equal to 29d. So d will be equal to 203 divided by 29. So 203 divided by 29 will give us 7. So d value is equal to 7. Now d value is equal to 7. We have to find the ninth term. So for ninth term we can write the formula, and which is like minus 6, which is first term plus n minus 1, which will be 8. So 8 and multiply by the seventh term. So this will be resulting to we can find this one. This will be minus 6 plus 8 into 7 will be equal to 50. So our answer will be 50. Hopefully you understood this as well. Now question number 23. This is 7 minus 12 minus 2x, and we have to write this in completing square format. So this completing square format we have to write. So for that one, what we can do, we can write this first like minus 2x square minus 12x. We will rearrange, and after that we will be completing square of this one. We can take minus 2 common. Inside will be x square plus 12x, basically 6x, not 12x. So 2 is gone out, and plus 7. Now next step, what we will do, we will complete square of this one. This will be x plus 6 by 2 square, 6 by 2 whole square, and this will be minus 6 by 2 square, and then what we'll do, we'll write plus 7. So this will be equal to minus 2, and into we can write x plus 3 squared, and this minus 2 will be multiplied by this, so it will be plus this one will be 3 square 9 into 2 will be 18 plus 7. So this will be minus 2x plus 3 square plus 25. Now we can arrange it according to this requirement. A value should be first, so 25 will be first, and then minus 2 into x plus 3 squared. So our values will be for this one, a value will be 25. So a is equal to 25, and b is equal to minus 2. B is equal to basically b value is this one, so minus 2, and c value is equal to 3. This is basically answer, which we can show over here. We can write basically this 25 plus into minus 2 into x plus 3 whole square we can write over here. A, B, C values also we have given. Question 24. L1 and L2 are two straight lines. These are two straight lines. The origin of the coordinate axis is O. L1 has equation this one, 5x plus 10y is equal to 8, and L2 is perpendicular to L1 and passes through the point 8 and 6. L2 crosses the x-axis at the point A. L2 intersects the straight line with equation x is equal to minus 3 at the point B. Find the area of the triangle AOB. Show your working clearly. For this question, our first step will be that L1 is provided, which is 5x. 5x plus 10y is equal to 8. So we can write here 5x plus 10y is equal to 8. This is for L1. So this equation of line we can write in y is equal to mx plus c format. So 10y is equal to minus 5x and plus 8. Now we can divide this by 10. So we'll get y is equal to minus 5 by 10 x plus 8 over 10. And here gradient of L1 will be equal to minus 5 by 10, or we can write minus 1 by 2. So this will be the gradient of L1. Now after finding the gradient of L1, what we can do, we can use the line 2, L2, which is basically which is perpendicular to this L1. So gradient of L2 will be equal to reciprocal of this one and change sign. So plus, and instead of 1 by 2 it will be 2. So this will be the gradient, and passing through this point 8 and 6. So we'll write equation of line passing through this point and with the gradient of this one. So it will be y minus y1, which is 6. Y minus y1 is equal to m, which is 2, into x minus x1. So x minus x1 will be 8. And if we open this one, this will be y minus 6 is equal to 2x minus 16. So 6 will be going to other side. So y is equal to 2x and minus 10. This will be the equation. When y is equal to 0, 2x minus 10 will be equal to 0. This implies 2x is equal to 10 and x will be equal to 5. So our point of intersection y is equal to 0 mean x-intercept will be 5 and 0. So we got this point which is 5 and 0. And now the third step we can write y is equal to, basically the third step which we can write is y is equal to 2 into minus 3. X value is minus 3. If we have x value as minus 3, see this one, x value is equal to minus 3. So what will be the point? We'll find the y value. We can write here at x is equal to minus 3. At x is equal to minus 3, y will be equal to, this will be minus 6, so minus 16. So our B point will be having coordinate minus 3 and minus 16. So this will be our B point. We got the point which is this one, which is A point. This one is our A point, and this is B point. And they are saying in between find the area of the triangle AOB. So origin, if we draw a rough sketch of the drawing which we are having, is like this one. So it will be, for example, it will be situation like this. So we are having 3 points which are A, B, C, 3 points. and this point is origin, which is having 0 0 coordinates, and this is point A, which is having it's 5 and 0 basically. So this will be 5 and 0, and this will be having point B, which is having coordinates -3 and -16. Now we can find area of the triangle. So area of the triangle will be like this one. If we draw dotted line like this will be the height of the triangle. So base will be this one, and we know 1 by 2 into base into height is for area of the triangle, and 1 by 2 into base is from this point to this point, which is 5. So 5 into height, which is 16. We'll take magnitude because we need only the length, so we'll not take -16. So this will be 80 divided by 2, which is equal to 40. So area will be equal to 40 centimeter square. So we will write here 40 because they are asking for area, so it will be 40 centimeter square or 40 unit square, because they have not mentioned centimeter in the question. So instead of saying 40 centimeter, we can say 40 unit square. So this will be our answer to question number 24. Now question number 25. N is a multiple of 5. A is equal to n plus 1 and B is equal to n minus 1. So n plus 1 and n minus 1 is provided, and what we have to find, we have to basically prove that a square minus b square is always a multiple of 20. So a square minus b square. So what we can do, we can just take square of this one. So a square will be equal to n plus 1 square, and this will be equal to n square plus 1 plus 2n, and b square will be equal to n minus 1 square, and this will be equal to n square plus 1 minus 2n. Now a square minus b square, so this and minus this, so n square plus 1 plus 2n minus, changing sign of all these will be minus n squared minus 1 plus 2n. Now what we can do, we can combine, we can cancel these things, and remaining will be 4n. So this will be we will be getting 4n. N is equal to 5 into x. See, n is a multiple of 5. So n is equal to 5 into x. So this will be equal to 4 into 5x. So this will be equal to 20x. So it means always it will be equal to, so 4n is always equal to 20x. So we can write hence n is this one a square minus b square is always multiple of 20. Hopefully you understood this question as well. Now question number 26. The diagram shows trapezium OACB. This is the drawing given. OA is provided, OB is provided, AC is also provided, and is the point on OC such that A and B is a straight line. So we can draw A and B like this one, and N is point this. So this is basically A and B. Find ON. We have to find this ON, and as a simplified expression in terms of AB. So we know we can find OC. OC will be this root. So 3A plus 4B. OC will be equal to 3A plus 4B, and we know this ratio ON ratio NC. So we can write ON n ratio nc will be equal to 6 ratio 4. So it will be 6 ratio 4, which can be simplified as 3 ratio 2. So ON ratio NC is 3 ratio 2, and sum of ratios, so sum of ratios is equal to 5. So what we can do, we can write ON is equal to 3 over 5 of OC, and OC we know is equal to this one, so we can write 3 over 5 of 3a plus 4b, and if we multiply 3 by 5 by 3, we will get 3 over 5 and multiply by 3, and we will get 9 by 5, which is 1.8. So it will be 1.8a plus, now 3 by 5 multiply by 4, so this will be equal to 12 by 5, which is 2.4. So this will be 2.4b, and this will be our answer, 1.8a plus 2.4b. Hopefully you understood each and everything of this paper. This was the last question of this paper. I'll be waiting for your comments. Don't forget to subscribe MathsTV and introduce this channel to your friends and class fellows. Also introduce this channel to your respected teachers. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye.